Diablo here, and today I'm going to be reviewing one of Razer's new keyboards in their gaming range, and it is the BlackWidow mechanical keyboard. And I'm just going to flip this camera around and see if you can see it. And there it is. And the main feature that separates this one from the rest of the keyboards currently on the market is the fact that it is a mechanical keyboard. For those who don't know what a mechanical keyboard is, a mechanical keyboard uses a different sort of engineering behind how the keys are pressed and how it's registered by the computers. So instead of having, I'm not sure if any of you have ever taken apart a keyboard before, but for any of you have, instead of having, just lift this up, instead of having a membrane behind each individual keys, it now actually has a key switch system, and a key switch system allows for the keys to be a lot lighter when you press them. I have to put almost zero force into pressing each key, and it means that they actually respond quicker to when you actually press them, approximately half the speed. So yeah, I mean, technology's been around for some time, but Razer seem to have been just bringing it around into their gaming range, and this is the first keyboard that they've pushed it into. So yeah, I've been really excited to use it. I've been using it for the past few days, and it's actually been a real joy. So today I'm going to be talking about some of its functions, some of the stuff that the BlackWidow has to offer, and yeah. So first I'm going to start off with what I think is the coolest thing they've added is the use of a function key. Now I'm not sure if any of the viewers have seen how a laptop uses its media keys and stuff like that, but it uses a function key. Instead of having like a little block up here with a load of media keys, or what the Lycosa had, which was a touchpad here, it now adds the use of a function key, which means if I want to use any of the media keys are all set up on the F key, so you know, your sound controls and your playback rates and stuff like that, they're all there in on the F key. So to use them, I simply have to press function and then whichever media key I want, so fast forward, rewind, stop, increase the sound, etc. But another use of the function key here is they've added two new special additions to this keyboard. Is if I press the function and then the backlit key, it actually cycles through a variety of different modes that I can actually have. Each key is individually backlit, but I can cycle through a variety of modes. The first one would be just to simply turn it on, not too bright, a nice dimmed version. Next one, a little bit brighter, and then finally the brightest. And then if I do it one more time, it actually does this glowing effect, kind of like my Death Adder, where it comes on and off, if you get what I mean. That sort of effect. So yeah, I prefer it fully on all the time at its brightest, just so I can see in the dark really. And yeah, alongside that, right next to the flashlight key is actually the gaming mode key. So if I press function and the gaming key, if I press it again, I had it on already, you can see the little G there on the backlit screen. And all that means is while I'm gaming, the Windows keys are disabled, and so that means no interferences really whilst I play. Next up is actually the macro keys. So I can, by pressing down the macro buttons, works similar way to the function key. Press down macro, and then I press any of the keys, and hold down macro, press, I don't know, U, I, O, whatever that does, and I hit it up, and I hit macro 1. That would be a macro key. So yeah, works very similar to how Razer had their drivers before, with the macro assigning completely the same. Finally is the use of, I'm currently using it for my camera, but to take it out, there's a USB port there. Let's lift this up. USB port, microphone jack and audio jack. So instead of having to reach down at the back of your computer, can you just move my Megalodons out of the way? You can use that simply straight from there. So yeah, key features are your mechanical keys really. I mean, this is a huge, big step up from the original kind of plastic membrane that was used behind the keys. where that meant that you'd have to push the key down all the way for any sort of response to occur. With this, you can simply just tap it and it's working absolutely fine. Another great thing is that audible feedback. I don't know if you can hear it, but every time I click a key, there's a sort of clicking noise, and that's great, as it kind of lets you know when you're pressing which key, and just simply so you know when the computer is actually registering you pressing the keys. So yeah, apart from that, the keyboard does look very nice, and it's very small, which is how I like it. I like it much more relaxed, and simply so I can put it into my nifty desk. Alongside that, I think the mechanical keys does actually allow you to have a much longer, the keyboard will have a much longer life expectancy. I mean, I know the membrane keys, they kind of wear out, they kind of get stuck, and basically they just get some sort of, not fatigue, but wear and tear. I mean, you've got a very long life expectancy of the keyboard. So yeah, I've been using this keyboard, well, the final product, for about a week now. That's the reason I've actually been involved in the R&D process, just giving them feedback on the new product, what they should improve, like the prototypes and stuff. It's been really good fun actually, and I've been thoroughly enjoyed using the keyboard. I think it's a fantastic product. I mean, I just switched over. I don't really like a massive keyboard myself, and I want something sturdy, something that holds, and if you can just see here at the bottom, the grips do the job fantastically. They've got a grip on each corner, and so yeah, I mean, thoroughly happy with the final product of the keyboard. I mean, I'm going to be using this in tournaments to come, and hope you guys do too actually. And this keyboard just got announced, I think today, or well, Gamescom 2010. So yeah, be sure to check it out. Goodbye.